And welcome back. Okay, so here we are with the Gladiator start. It's day 4 nighttime and we already lost Tavid the bear, who was ripped to shreds by a nacho in the arena. That was partly bad luck, partly bad play. Don't know the percentages on that, but yeah, that's the reality of things. I have one Save Scum, I didn't spend it on that. Anyway, so Sahiri and Zubair are still with us, the Viper and the Lion. We also have this guy, Zizhan, who has promise potential, and I gave him this little plus mark here because he's pretty decent, 3 stars in melee skill. He does only have 46 hit points in total and currently only 18, so he might die to a stiff breeze or something, but we shall see, we shall see. Anyway, so we are very low on medical supplies, we need more money, tools is okay as well as provisions for now. But we have a choice to make. Do we head east, do we head west, back to Al Anwar, or do we head north where we might be able to get some medical supplies and maybe some easier fights than in the south? I think we'll head north, but let's stop by at Al Anwar. We might even be able to do an arena fight, but I do need to recruit someone because I'm not going to use Zizhan with these injuries. It's really a big blow to lose that. Oh! Hyenas, huh? Okay, I didn't have any time to react to that. Well, this might be bad. This might get someone killed. We only have the 2 guys here. Oh dear. I can't retreat either. They're just going to catch up to me. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. The game wants to kill me. The game wants these gladiators to bite the dust, even if it's not in the arena. Oh well, we'll just carry on if we can. Have to make a stand here, but this could very well go very wrong very quickly. Okay, get in there. 90%, let's go for that. I could move, but let's not. I don't think it accomplishes anything. Okay, luckily that missed. Well, 29%, so not that lucky, but still good that it missed. Okay, let's not go for a stun, let's go for damage, and we miss. Even that one miss might mean a death here. And if one guy dies, the other is surely to follow, probably. The hyenas will get to act before we do. Well, not necessarily, actually. Sahiri has 100 initiative, apparently. Okay, he does get to act first. Okay, we need this hyena to die, because otherwise we are in deep crap here. Please kill it. There we go. Good, 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 good. That does improve our chances a lot. Yeah, I thought I would have more reaction time on the world map, but apparently they just ambushed us immediately. And on top of the southern city as well. Well, anyway, it seems I'm going to live through this, but we'll see. Just hold position, I guess. Ow. They get to attack 3 times. Well, this one didn't, because it costs a lot of AP to move in this shallow water. Okay. So, even when it seems that this is going pretty easily our way, this could have gone very differently. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it, especially when losing the bear so early. Okay, Zubair actually gets a level from that, so I guess I should be thanking these hyena corpses. But what the hell are the southern troops doing? It's just hyenas are wandering around on top of their city-state. Like, they're really letting things go around here. Anyway, let's level Zubair, level 5. Okay, excellent. +4/+4 melee skill, melee defense. This is less excellent. And I have already decided I am going to be taking Bloodforged, which means I will skip dodge, which means skipping initiative. Though the build does exist, of course. You could level initiative and get dodge even when you go Battleforged, but I'm not going to do that. I could still change my mind, I guess, for poise, but let's not do that. Let's stick with the plan, which is Battleforged. That means skipping this +5 initiative roll, as much as it pains me. Let's take this +3 resolve instead. More resolve is good. Resolve is extremely important. I found, even with my limited experience in Reforged, and not just because of ghasts, but ghasts are a big reason why. I did talk about that briefly during the last episode though. Anyway, so what am I giving you? I didn't do planning yet, not extensive planning at least. I could just take Brawny, but it's not that helpful just yet. I am going to get it eventually. How about something here? How about Decisive? You lose all stacks if you use weight. So this is one thing that I dislike about Reforged. Purely because my gameplay style abuses the weighting mechanic a lot. Dynamic Duo I could take, but I don't feel like it. That is also something that you need to like think about a lot, what you're doing in battle if you have something like this. It's a good thing to have this though, but if you're gonna take it, then I don't know, maybe the proper way to do it. Well, I don't know. I haven't actually thought about this a lot, but maybe a good way to do it early on would be to have like a scrub character take it, so that your extremely good gladiator starting killer character doesn't kind of waste a perk point on something like this, and later on you can give it to like a tank character perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, what can we take here? Fast adaptation is definitely an option. Fruits of Labor is an option. Fruits of Labor is pretty decent. Also helps with fatigue. Fortified Mind I could actually consider. 45 Resolve is a bit low. It will improve by +5, I believe, once we reach 12 wins, I think it is. But since this isn't Legends, that's the extent of it. At least I think that's how Reforged does it. Doesn't change the vanilla mechanics in the arena. So what will you reach? 98 melee skill, so maybe that fast adaptation is, apart from a few enemies and early on, unnecessary, though it will definitely come into play even with a lot of melee skill. That's pretty much guaranteed. I could just take 9 lives actually. You already have Steel Brow and Survival Instinct, but you are a starting Gladiator character, and if you ever get saved by this, then it was surely worth it. Definitely something to consider, I think. Yeah, I think I'll just take that. I think so. Let's try to keep the guy alive. Not sure if that was the best choice, but it's a choice that I made. Anyway, so yeah, we need medical supplies. I'm not going to spend nearly 400 crowns on them. I am that cheap. I could, however, recruit someone. Like an indebted, maybe a butcher, maybe this caravan hand, maybe just like a detailer. That's the cheapest. No, that's not the cheapest. This guy is the cheapest, but he's just a servant. How about another indebted? I don't think I should splurge on too many recruits, but I definitely need the bodies with this guy out of the action as well. Yeah, let's like get one recruit here. I could just get a detailer. They're paid 6 per day. The indebted are more upfront and they get promise potential, but they're not paid anything. I guess I could get even up to 2 recruits here with this money situation being what it is. So 250 is the price if I want an indebted. I guess I'll get an indebted. Okay, you are... has a star in melee skill, but is also clumsy. No stars in melee defense, so this guy is not very good. Well, we just need the bodies at this point. You're a bait character, basically. Might not even give him promise potential. I don't think he's gonna survive with us. Let's give him this militia spear. Give Zishan this scythe. And also, I guess you'll give your armor. Though it would be a shame to lose this armor, as not good as it is. This early on, when I don't have any options. We also lost the bear's armor and helmet. Anyway, so let's see. Money situation is this. I think I'll save my money. Though I could get, like, the servant. Because he's very cheap. And so is the detailer. Okay, I've changed my mind. Let's get Mahdi the detailer and then stop hiring before money situation improves. Okay, he's also not very good. Slightly better though. He is an insecure chicken, will never be of confident morale. He is also dexterous, however. No stars in anything relevant. Well, I guess resolve and initiative are slightly relevant, but you definitely want them in melee defense, melee skill, somewhere along those lines. Does get a star in range skill, but starts at 34. So that's going to be a no from me, dog. Okay, whatever. Mahdi, you are just a bait. I am sorry to say. I mean, if he were actually good, then I would be more sad when he inevitably bites the dust. Let's give him a scythe and a shield. The scrubs get shields, the gladiators don't, though, I don't know. In Reforged, there's definitely a case to be made to giving shields out to basically everyone to start out with. In some fights I definitely will make use of them. Also, maybe you should give your good shield here to the better one of these guys. Let's see, 18 melee defense, 17 with that, 53. I mean, there's not much difference between these two fools. I don't know. Let's give it to you. Let's give it to you. Okay, and now we definitely need to head north. I think I could also, yeah, let's wait and see what the arena has for us. Might be able to do something, even without the bear. Okay, 2 recently retired desert bandits. Well, that's good. That I think we can do. Your opponents will be 2 recently retired desert bandits, and by retired I mean taken by the vicious lawmen, of course. No bandit willingly steps foot in here. Okay. I just felt the need to read that because of that, how that laughter was spelled out. Anyway, so we'll be taking 1 scrub into the fight. I guess it's you. That means giving you this armor actually. Oh, it's at 57%. I guess I'll wait a little bit. Also, yeah, I should wait. I should camp for a little bit because the gladiator equipment is also damaged. Let's wait for a bit. Okay, what's going on? You find a kid wearing a rather opulent chain around his neck. It's so heavy his head bent forward, but that minor struggle doesn't wipe the mile-wide grin off his face. Zubair the lion pushes the kid down and takes the necklace. Where did you get this? The kid cries out, trying to grab his treasure back, but he's about 3 feet and a good jump too short. Hey, that's mine! Give it back! Another kid comes over, flashing a ring so large it's pinching 2 fingers at once. Alright. That's enough. The company fans out and eventually find a dead merchant in some tall grass beside a tree line. His face is purple and jagged with broken bones. It appears he has been stoned to death. A group of about 40 or 50 youngsters appear from the tree line, each juggling a stone in hand. Their leader, a little round with red hair and sleeves of tattoos, asks what you want. You tell him that you'll be taking the merchant's goods. The leader laughs. Aye, is that so? I'll give you 10 seconds to rethink that choice. Oi, that I will, mister. Okay, so the thing is, I would really like to get the goods here, because we need money. However, I believe this event will also give us some injuries, and injuries will basically prevent us from doing anything, because we can't even heal them, and even if we did have medical supplies, it would take quite a while to heal people back up. So I think we'll just back off as much as that pains me. leaving valuable goods with these snot-nosed brats, but okay. Back off, man. Also, if I did take that, then I probably would need to skip this arena fight as well. So, yeah, sometimes you just have to make a choice. You might not like the outcome, but like in politics, you should choose the least bad option. Anyway, people are now healed up. Did I give them the... Well, I think I did. I think I did give the colors, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't let me enter the arena if I didn't have them. That's a pretty nasty weapon, by the way. But what I was going to say is, I do miss the quality of life feature from Legends where it tells you who's actually going in. Anyway, let's hold here. If this guy dies, he dies. The goal is just to keep the gladiators alive. And hopefully without injuries. Okay, this guy might still engage here. I could already go in though. Kind of awkward, because if I back off here and this guy decides to engage here, then Zahiri the Viper is not where I want him to be. Guess I'll just engage. It's not optimal though. Though he is pretty unlikely to actually come all the way next to us. So I think I will back off. Let's back off a little bit. Yeah, you stop there. That's not ideal either. 89. Okay, but they probably won't want to be the ones who actually engage first, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. This is a bit awkward already. You did get to act first. So if I hold still, this guy with the big weapon, the two-handed scythe, does actually get a chance to hit him, which is far from ideal. So I'll be a little bit silly and move back one tile and wait. We shall see what happens here. Need to be careful this early on, especially when I already lost the bear. Guess we'll back off further. I will engage shortly though, because this is getting silly. Yeah, you don't want to come. Okay, I could engage now. Engage with Zubair, and then next round probably get to... Well, actually no, you don't probably get to act first. Well, the AI is being smart about it. I'm maybe not being smart about it. It's a little bit of a cat and mouse game at the moment. I'm a bit scared of this two-handed weapon. This guy far less dangerous, more difficult to hit though. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's back off. And okay, now you wanted to attack. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Okay, move there. Hopefully I can keep Zubair injury free. Okay, just do that. Do I shield wall? I don't think so. I don't care about this guy's survival. Let's just go for damage immediately, which is going to be a miss. Well, in light of that, maybe I should have shield walled. Like this guy did. Anyway, hopefully Zubair will survive here. Only have a 59. I could go for a stun. I guess I should. To make sure. Okay, did hit it, but it failed. 69 now. Running out of fatigue doing this. This is 25 fatigue to do. Damn it. Well, I did give you 9 lives as well. Let's just go for damage. Okay, that's better. Nice days there as well as an injury. 67 miss. 71 miss. That's a hit though. They will throw dirt, right? I think so. Oh. Rotation. Now they're going for Mahdi. Well, you can shield wall. The bleed is pretty annoying as well, but as long as we don't get hit any further, we should be fine. Okay, let's not passing step next to this guy. Keep on doing that. Keep on trying to hit. I don't know if that's a waste of fatigue. Probably is, actually. Also, it doesn't seem like they're throwing that dirt. Maybe they don't actually throw it. I don't remember if these arena outlaws do. I mean, I would imagine that they do, but hasn't happened since. Oh, now it did. Okay. I've probably seen it happen like dozens of times, but my memory fails me. Anyway. Get rid of him. And get rid of you. Okay. I'm not going to give you the kill, Mahdi. Sorry to say. I don't know. Well, good result. Wasn't a perfect fight. Not 100% clean, but there we go. Mahdi is now a pit fighter. And we have 2000 crowns. That's excellent. Okay, so we definitely need those medical supplies. Kind of need tools as well. Let's buy 1 stack of tools. 1 stack of silk, since we can now afford it. Maybe even 2 stacks. Let's be greedy. That might be too greedy. Well, let's see. Hopefully I can sell them for a profit. Now we need to head the hell out of the south. Maybe I should camp for just a little bit to get Zubair's armor and hit points up. In case I get into a fight here. As we saw with the hyenas, I maybe won't have enough reaction time. Okay, I think the wounds will heal even without medical supplies. Also, we are at 55 out of 61 already. I guess we'll just get a move on. So let's head north. And be careful. Only go... Well, actually, let's go 2 times speed instead of 1. But when it gets to be nighttime, I need to be careful. Don't want the run to end because I'm just being too reckless. I do have that 1 Save Scum, but let's not end up in a situation where I have to use it, hopefully. I will be getting the lookout. Also, here is Kraukdorf, a small village. Okay. Let's scout the area a little bit. Okay, a winery. Dew maker. Okay. The road leads both west and east. And there's a group of nomads. Let's stop by Kraukdorf and then maybe go after the nomads. So since I did buy these, I can't really afford anything else. I could sell them, but why would I do that when I'm making... not gaining anything out of that? Okay, so I can't really do much here. I can buy these medical supplies for 312. Okay, well, I can sell it back if that's a bad thing. 1 more day. 154. So I need a little bit of money. Selling price is pretty bad, but I do have some stuff to sell. That's the problem with this Gladiator start. You will run out of money very easily, especially if you're trying to be greedy like I am pretty often. So if I sell a few things here, I can have 2 days of wages, and then I quickly need to find some place where I can sell the silk. for a nice profit. Let's see. So I need how much? Not much. 308. So 18. Shields are pretty durable in this mod. Let's sell this shield. We'll get plenty more anyway. Let's also sell a couple of slings and a couple of... Well, yeah. Let's clean out the inventory a little bit. Okay, 2 more days. Unless I sell the silk or something, I'm not going to have enough for 3 days, so we need to find somewhere else. What is this? Okay, delivery going south, it seems. Al Anwar. Yeah, that's the same state. I'm not going to take that currently. The thing about fighting the nomads is that I would like it to be nighttime probably, and it's currently dawn. But at least now I have medical supplies, so eventually Zishan will heal these. It's gonna take a while though. I mean, I guess I don't need to wait for him to be healed. I can use him in a fight and he'll be serviceable. Yeah, I guess you can come back. And that means you are relinquishing this and that, because this guy matters the most out of you scrubs. There you go. Yeah, let's keep him in the back line for now. And let's go see what we can do. So do I go west or do I go east? It seems we are kind of almost in the middle of the map. Let's go west since I saw those nomads there. And they are fighting a trading caravan, it seems. Somehow they're winning. Well, I guess fine. I guess that makes sense. Okay, well, let's help the caravan. That also helps us because the slingers will have... Oh, only 1 left. Well, whatever. Still going to join this fight here. Yeah, there's only like 1 caravan hand here. Okay, let's wait first. Yeah, let's take this high ground here to gain vision. Okay, here they are. There are the nomads. Where's the one dude? Don't know. Hidden opponent. I guess it can be an opponent instead of the guy we're kind of helping. Okay, well, let's advance. If someone gets hit by a sling stone, then that's going to hurt a lot, but it is what it is. We now at least have medical supplies. Ideally, like I said, you would do this fight, even this easy fight, during the night time. But here we are. Is it perhaps the donkey that's alive? That would be silly. I don't think it can work like that, can it? Maybe it can. Well, it seems all of them are going to be fighting us. And we are about to get some sling stones hurled in our way. Let's wait. You're gonna sling someone, sling some scrub. Okay, that's only a 6%. Well, that's nice. I think I'll wait first, but we do need to be the aggressors here. Okay, let's see. Wait still. Wait still. Wait. Would be nice to have like 1 competent archer or something. Would help in these easy early fights a lot. Let's see, take the high ground. So once again, we need to trigger them. I can do this with this guy. As well as this guy. And since I don't care about the survival, I think I should. Though this guy does get to attack if I do so. How about doing it with you instead? Yeah, you act after this guy, so maybe do it like that. Take that guy. Take that position. Instead of just getting in there and possibly being decapitated by this butcher's cleaver. Okay, you have more of a chance. Get in there. He might very well be decapitated at the start of next round, but at least he lived a little bit longer. Okay, let's see what happens. Wait for them. Good to have this high ground. Good to have this guy miss. Ouch. Okay, well, I'll take the body shot. Getting hit in the head by sling stone sucks. Could attack. I could wait. I could shield wall. I'll just attack straight away before I get decapitated is an option, but I was going to say distracted by the dirt. Anyway, I'll shield wall here with Mahir, but he's probably going to die or get struck down. Misses a 41, as you do, makes sense, fair enough. Grazed kidney, minus 60% hit points. Okay, and you currently have 18 hit points left. Alright, and now you are also breaking. Still alive though. Only one of them got next to a gladiator. Well, just having one of them is pretty good. Okay, do I trust these two guys to handle this flank? This guy will die pretty quickly. The question is, do I use Zahiri here and get a surround bonus as well? I mean, I don't know. Let's go for this flank instead, probably. So let's just immediately do this. Okay, excellent. One down. One down. And I don't know. There's an off chance we get hit in the head by slingstone. Hopefully not. Didn't happen. Okay, 20% here. Guess I'll just shield wall. Let's not even waste the fatigue there. And you, however, will go for the kills. Good job. Okay, two of these guys should be enough against one cutthroat, even if he's shield walling. I mean, he can't shield wall forever. So let's instead go... Oh yeah, I can only use passing step in this direction. Well, let's go here. Yeah, let's go there. Was almost changing my mind there because of the passing step thing. Okay, it's probably time to say goodbye to Mahir. But Zahiri does get to act first. Also, yes, this guy was fleeing, so I kind of wasted a little bit of my actions there attacking. Should have waited instead or gone for another target. Anyway, now I will use this. But I should probably hold. Make sure this cutthroat actually dies as he flees. Okay, and there goes Mahir, but he was only struck down, so he will come back even more useless than before. Let's try to keep these guys alive as well. So shield wall and attack instead of attacking twice. Yeah, it was the donkey. And this guy decided that the proper course of action currently is to sling stones at the donkey from the elevated position. Not bother about Zahiri the Viper. One tile away, well, 2 tiles away from you. Like, strange decision, but I like it. Thank you. Okay, now let's go for this guy. Wait for this to die and lower morale first though. You can also wait. Okay, there we go. Morale hit. And sure, go for this slinger. I do believe that Zubair can handle one cutthroat. Hopefully. Okay, nice hit. And this is 24. Let's just shield wall. Let's also attack though. Still have some fatigue. Okay, good. Let's get next to the other one. good as well. I should have waited to not get distracted there. Also, theoretically possible to get hit by a 5% stun there. Okay, now let's go for damage on this guy as well. Get a couple of semi-lucky hits in. Kill you. Goodbye. Excellent. Yeah. Immediately stunned. Well, whatever. It's fine. Partly collapsed lung for Mr. Mahir. Well, sucks to be you. I'm sorry that that had to happen, but it did. At least you're alive. Take comfort in that knowledge. Also, yeah, this can happen. I didn't remember that this can happen, but I guess this is the optimal outcome out of this. We only had the one donkey alive, and apparently the donkey rewarded us with cloth rolls. The caravans lead, well, I guess the merchants. Yeah, I guess the merchants don't join the battle. Thanks for saving the caravan. Glad to be of help. Not that I did it for you. Anyway, these two guys have leveled. Jisan, now level 3. Okay, let's take more resolve. +3 melee skill, and I guess the fatigue min-rolled the melee defense. I guess was that a +3 for hit points? Yes, it was. Okay, sure, let's take the +3 hit points instead of the fatigue there. That might actually make a difference. And probably just take fast adaptation. I would take 9 lives here if it were available. Or like Colossus. Since it's very likely that this guy will bite the dust at some point, sadly. But killing things also can keep you alive. If your opponent is dead, they can't kill you. So let's take that fast adaptation. If promise potential is a success, of course every single thing will get refunded. And for you, Mahdi... Let's see. So you're the Daytailer, yeah? Well, I guess... Well, sadly, you don't get fast adaptation, which would have been pretty nice for an expendable fool like you. Okay, +2, but am I taking dodge? You don't get dodge, since you only get Bloodforged. Okay, good talk, so I'm not taking this initiative. Let's take +3 resolve. And probably Colossus. Yeah, let's take Colossus. Alrighty. And Mahir, you can sit out for now. But this does mean that I really want to get rid of you at some point. Oh well. Let's carry on. Yeah, I'm not going to the Grinning Skull's rest. But let's head north. Hopefully find money. We find beasts instead. 3 webnecks. Am I up to fighting them? Maybe. Maybe I am. Zubair's gladiator harness is a little bit damaged though. Let's camp for a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to run chasing around some webnecks though. But in case I find brigands or nomads, then it's good to be prepared. 80% is good enough. Especially since this isn't Legends where you actually do need to camp and assign people to repairing, to actually repair things. Instead, in Vanilla and Reforged, of course, you will repair quite quickly, even while traveling. The Hungry Hounds are fighting something. Direwolves, well, the direwolves are toast. Should be toast, at least. Okay. There's something here, some kind of settlement. What is it, though? It is a city. No. Well, I would have preferred a city. Instead, it's a citadel. Okay. Well, let's see about the selling price here. 16. Okay, that's good enough. It is a profit. So let's sell at least a few of these items. Because we need the monies, definitely. Sell this junk. I guess I'll keep one sling around just in case I find someone to use it. Though, do I want to use that instead of the composite bow? I don't know. Maybe. Well, I do have the inventory space, so let's keep both of them for now. Sell those though. Sell one of these at least. Sell that since that's just worse than these nomad leather caps. Okay. I guess I could buy some tools. This isn't the best price, but it's decent. Tools are extremely important in this game. So let's buy 2 stacks. Can perhaps afford someone who's very cheap, like Mr. Bertram, the gambler here. One of the early goals that I should meet pretty early, ideally, would be to find a bannerman. Yeah, let's get Bertram here. After which there will be 6 people in the roster. Are you good? You do have 2-star resolve and access to the leadership perk group. You are also brave. Okay, I'll count that as a good outcome. He is ailing, which is not good, but may not even come into play. At least it comes into play very rarely. Also, of course, he can just take 1 headshot from a crossbow bolt and immediately perish as you do, but that is basically our sergeant. We'll see how long he lives. Anyway, mark some of these down. Colossus and 9 lives are both available. I'll probably take like one of them, probably 9 lives, but skip Colossus maybe. Only gets poise though, medium armor. I guess that's fine. Does have a good amount of initiative. So probably we'll get dodge. And since you don't have relentless, you get skirmisher instead. I'll mark those in blue, but they will probably be taken. And I believe probably take 9 lives before I take supporter, but I'm not sure about that. Something like this. He doesn't have that extensive of a perk tree. Oh, he also gets the tactician perks. Interesting. He can't be a shield sergeant though, since I think you need to have a shield equipped for that, right? Well, on a quick glance, on a quick read, it doesn't actually, I don't think, says anything about it being required, but obviously you lose some of the benefits of that. But yeah, Onslaught is available, of course, and Hold Steady. Actually mark them in blue. But yeah, this is actually an excellent early find. I haven't played that much Reforged, to be honest, but I've never, I don't think, seen a guy who gets both leadership and tactician. Okay, well, hopefully he survives. Like I said, he might just die immediately. And I'll just have to accept it. And now I'm out of money, basically. Let's try to find somewhere where we can sell our stuff for maybe a better price. I do need to head back south at some point to complete this ambition at the very least, but let's hang in the north for now. Not sure if I even made the right call in taking this ambition first, but I did. Let's go west. There's some water here, but I haven't seen any ports yet. This might just be a portless map, we shall see. And I really need that lookout retinue, because nighttime can definitely get me killed if I'm careless. Let's go down south here. The ideal settlement to find would be a port city. Come on, port city. Come on. Please be a port city. Why is this such a long distance away? There might even be a southern city-state at the end of this, I don't know. It's just an endless road down south. Come on, game. I don't have time for this. I need to find money and battles I can take. There is water here. Well, let's keep going down. Since I started, let's not head back up yet. Also, I'm getting closer to the Arena Al-Anwar city while doing this. Also, here's a group of 4 nomads. Here's a group of 7 nomads, okay. Worth. You have 18 hit points currently. I don't care about his survival. But he isn't paid anything, so I guess I'll keep him out of this fight. Let's give this Bertram Gambler fellow some equipment here. You can have the militia spear. I ideally will keep him out of the fight though, because he's far more valuable than anyone except the gladiators, and this equipment means that he'll just be at risk all the time. Also, I should probably repair some of this stuff. Maybe even this nomad leather cap. Maybe. Yeah, actually that means I should probably do this switch as well. Since I don't care. Well, no, never mind. You're the potential plus guy. And since you're actually going to be seeing melee combat probably, then let's do it like this instead. Okay, let's fight some nomads. Why are you so mad? Okay, so only 4 of them. They will... I don't think they will come at us. But I'm also not going to rush immediately. Once we actually get nimble, poise, Bloodforged, then we can be far more aggressive and reckless in the easy fights at least, but currently I need to still actually spend some mental energy in how I do things. Let's wait with you. And I did say that I would keep you out of harm's way, but I think this is probably semi-safe to do, since they won't be engaging just yet. I don't think they will. If I'm wrong, then Bertram pays the price, but I don't know. Let's do it. It seems I'm in a capricious mood. Okay, so what I will do probably is advance here with the gladiators, and you two can advance here. I'm not going to get next to this guy, but Mahdi the Bait will get next to this one. Yeah, dude, I don't think that Spearball is going to help you all that much over there, behind this one. I mean, what are you even trying to do? Anyway, that opens up this space, so I guess I'll move there. And Mahdi, get in there, good luck. And this guy can move, let's see. I guess I can take that spot. I mean, it's a very slight risk, because this guy might end up there. But let's do it. Even if you're very good, I don't care all that much about your demise, unless you're a starting character, because I need to keep them alive. Okay, wait for this guy to advance. You can wait as well. You can shield wall and attack. Oh, Slinger lost his nerve. I guess that's the correct decision. I mean, they all should have fled already. I say that as I get hit by a spear. Okay. Let's actually use Bertram here, which will open up Zishan a position here. I do like these gladiators. They are very efficient at what they do. Okay, there we are. And we can catch up with the slinger as well. Okay, I'll take these easy fights since I already lost the bear. Let's wait. You can wait. Nasty hit there. Even from a wooden stick. That's what happens when you have crappy armor. But we should be fine. We should be just fine. And I did say I would keep Bertram out of harm's way, but I will, on occasion at least, use him aggressively. Okay, there we are. No levels. Some food, some money. Some crappy equipment. This is a tougher fight. There's only one slinger though. So we did take at least a couple of hits there. So I could wait for a little bit, camp for a little bit, get the repairs. They seem to be afraid of us. After the battle is over, you find Bertram on his knees, his body swaying back and forth as he nurses a wound. What wound? Did he like get a splinter from the spear or the shield? Okay. You hear muffled cries in between all two loud moans. Approaching, you ask the man if he is alright. He shakes his head and explains that this was his first taste of real, vicious combat. It was not what he expected, and isn't sure if he can continue. Oh, you will continue. You don't have my leave to leave. So I can be harsh or I can be kind. Well, let's be kind this time. There is not a soul out here who isn't scared. And that is true. I am afraid constantly for the lives of the gladiators. The man looks around him, at the bodies, at the land, at the sky. He nods and gets to his feet. Before heading back to camp, he thanks you for your words. Thank ye, Captain. I'll do a better job of hiding my fears. You nod back with a terse smile before putting your fist to your chest. Bottle it all up right here, and don't let anybody else see it. Half of any battle is convincing your opponent that you're crazier than they are. Being fearless is impossible, but faking it for a time is not. The man nods again and heads back to camp with his head held a little bit higher. He actually gains +2 resolve out of that. And he's our banner potential. Okay. Well, good event. That's the spirit. That's the spirit indeed. But yeah, I wonder what that wound was about. You have 53 out of 53 hit points. Well, I know he didn't take a wound. I'm just role-playing. Anyway. Let's see. We are good to go. Let's kill some more nomads, hopefully. Oh. Well, it seems they have already met their end. The Hungry Hounds. Isn't that the same group we saw earlier? I think so. How dare you, Hungry Hounds. Anyway, let's keep on heading south. I should probably actually join this fight if they're still alive, but it's probably a waste of time. If they still are. But they are. Okay. Well, I think I'm greedy enough for resources. I will join this fight, even if it's semi-unlikely I'll get kills here. Because mercenaries are formidable folk. We shall see if any of the nomads are alive. Hopefully I'll get like 1 or 2 kills. Okay, don't go that way. Go west instead. Yeah. Yeah, mercenaries. Okay, well, I'll actually increase the combat speed here since it looks like I won't be getting any kills anyway. Yeah. Waste of time. Okay. Good talk. Okay. Sure. Sure. Off with your head and... yeah. Okay. Loot! I want your loot. But I don't get it. Okay, turn down the combat speed again. There we go. Let's keep on heading south and we find Sandberg. Okay. What is this? A caravan. I mean, I could take this, and if I'm lucky, I get attacked by something I can defeat. I have money for 3 days. I should sell something. This is a good buy, but I don't really have the money for it. Damn it. The thing is, I probably can't take this because I need the wages. If I'm not attacked, if I can't sell in the meanwhile... I mean, it says 2 days, and I have money for 3. I can abandon the caravan if need be, that is a thing. And Reforged lets you enter settlements even if you're not directly on top of them while doing a caravan, but I would imagine that Gipfelfest is too far away from the road. Looks like it. 2 days, huh? Afternoon. Well, I think I will take this, but I don't know. Might be a waste of time and a waste of money. Let's look at this. Okay, there are some settlements with ports, and actually one southern city-state as well. There is also Königshaven, a city, and it's nearby. Okay, in that case, let's not take the caravan. Let's instead sell to Königshaven. And I will actually buy this now, these Ember Shards, because we might even be able to sell them very quickly here. Okay, here we are at Königshaven. Rebuilding effort, 3 contracts. What can I sell? I can sell everything. Selling price isn't the best, but that's what happens when you don't have ambushed trade routes or better relations with the settlement. So let's sell something here. Let's just sell the Amber Shards immediately. Okay, and now let's do some contracts, because money is a necessity. I would like to also buy things, but I don't have the monies. Okay, secure Ruined Herbalist's Grove. Yeah, sure. What is this? Caravan? Probably not, but maybe. And this is a delivery. Okay, that's... I'll take that probably over the caravan. That's better, because I can attack things along the way. Okay, but first, let's see about this Herbalist Grove. Paying 161 per day. That doesn't even cover 1 day of wages. Also, I don't see the Herbalist Grove, but presumably it's around here. But the good thing is that I do have trading goods to sell. Also, where the hell is that Herbalist Grove? Is it there? Yes, it's there. Okay. Good talk. I should actually probably wait for night time, because there just might be brigands with ranged weapons there. Let's do that. Also, I will bring this guy even with 18 hit points, and if he dies, he dies. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's nothing. The Herbalist Grove is full of people, alright, but they aren't brigands. They are refugees. Well, I need money and relations, so kick these people out. Get lost, you rabble. Can't be kind in the mercenary business if you want to succeed. Or that's my excuse. Now the silly thing about these missions is that we do need to go back there with a caravan, and we might be attacked while we do this. Hopefully not. Well, actually, hopefully yes, if it's easy, but if we get attacked and we have to abandon this, then obviously the mission fails as well. But nothing happened. Okay. Head back to Konigshaven. Alright, there we are, 150 crowns. And a little bit of a boost to relations. Still neutral though. Okay, so I have money for 4 days currently. Let's sell a few things here. Maybe even sell one of these. Yeah, sure, I'll sell one of those to have security. Buy a throwing net, since those can save lives. Let's take the delivery. Okay, going east. Do I actually see that place? Kraukdorf. Was it Kraukdorf? Yes, okay, well, sure. That works. That also brings us back towards Al Anwar, where we can hopefully do the final arena fight for the ambition. I can also take a boat to Sandberg if I'd like. But instead I think we'll go by foot. Might find something worth killing along the way. 1300 crowns. Let's take a quick look at the recruiting screen. Okay. Probably skip all of this garbage here. I mean, I don't know. Ostensibly they are garbage, but you never know. You never know. They might actually be guards in disguise. But let's skip this time. 15 medical supplies remaining. The thing about going through this area though is that even if I find something, it might be something I can't kill. But whatever. Save a little bit of money. Not using the boat. Here's the hungry hounds again. Hungry, hungry hippos. Anyway. And let's be careful since it's night time pretty soon here. Especially if we are near a forest or a swamp. Because that is going to suck immensely. If I have to spend a save scum because of that. With that in mind, let's actually make a manual save here. Also, yes, I'm not going to go on top of the Grinning Skull's Rest because there's the off chance that it will spawn a party right when I'm going on top of it. That has happened to me before. Okay, here we are. Might find nomads along the way, do we though? Doesn't look like it. Alright, there we are. Is this... Is it beasts? No, it's the obtain fetish of fertile... Well, that's easy money. That's free money. Let's take it. It's not a lot of money, but every little bit helps. Also, I do need food pretty soon. Let's buy the ground cranes. I will actually not buy these currently. I will buy them after this though, because we will get better prices, I think, after this. Alright, let's go there. Just send in one guy. It can be you, actually, Mahir the Bait. You will just grab the fetish and get the hell out of there. Unless, of course, I find nomads or something along the way. Okay, here we are. Finding and bagging the fetish of fertility was easier than expected. Finding a group of undead men, top heavy with rustic armor and wielding spears in a tighter military formation than even the highest paid army in the realm. Not so expected. Okay. It is only auxiliaries. 5 of them. But I'm not going to fight them. Let's just grab the fetish and go. Alrighty. I mean, maybe I could do that, but I'm not going to. Going to risk it. Don't feel like it. Not currently. Alright, return that. And we can get a retinue, except I don't have the money. Okay, I saw something. But I don't see it anymore, whatever it was. Okay. Okay, high spirits. Now the price is 367. So save a little bit of money, buy those. Probably don't do anything else. Did we still have a bandage? Yes, we do. I'm really bad at using bandages, but in my defense, they're pretty difficult to use in battle unless you have like rotations or something. By the time you need them, you pretty often just can't afford to use them because, well, everyone's engaged in melee. Anyway, let's not do anything else here. Did I check the recruits? Maybe I didn't. Okay, they're too expensive though. I don't have that kind of money. Let's head back down south and hopefully get this arena ambition done. So that's probably nomads again, but they're headed west, which is where we're not going. Might not be able to get to them before they die to something. And if I get to the city before dawn changes into morning, then I can do the previous day's arena fight, which seems to be happening. Now fingers crossed, no Ifrits and probably no Nachos either, because I'm traumatized by that Nacho fight where the bear died. Okay, let's see, what do you have? Okay, serpents, how many? 4. I don't think I can do that, as sad as that is. 2 I could do probably, but since I lost the bear, I'm not going to risk it against 4 of them. Could win a piece of gladiator gear, but no. Well, that's a bit sucky. What is this? Delivery. Back up north. Okay. How about the goods? I could buy some goods. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the arena ambition. But what the plan now is probably going to be is see what they offer us tomorrow. Selling price is 16 here as well. I can sell the dues and buy some of this stuff. I guess so. Let's sell the dues. What I could do is try to find some nomads in the desert, or head east to the next city-state, see what they have for us. I'm not going to take this currently. I could though. I could go there, scout this and this maybe, and then head back at some point pretty soon. I do have a little bit of money now. Do I dare spend it on recruits currently? I should probably build up a reserve of money before I splurge. Okay, let's buy some incense. Where was the city? It was pretty far, right? And it was only 16% selling price currently. Okay. Let's buy one more incense, I think. Take this contract, despite what I said, and let's scout some desert area. Hopefully find nomads. Maybe an easy nomad camp even. Nomads, okay. Sadly they have an archer and a slinger, so I am going to wait for night time, otherwise this would be a very bad idea indeed. Also Mahir the Bait has regained his 45 hit points, so he can join the fight. Well, he would join the fight anyway, but... So yeah, obviously they aren't afraid. Let's try to make sure we can fight during the night time. Let's scout this area while we let them follow us. I'm doing this at 1x speed so I don't screw this up. Hyenas. Only 3 of them though. Hyena Hearts are pretty good though. The Raging Hyena fur. I could do the Hyena fight first. Then I have some... at least a little bit of time to heal and repair while we travel and let these guys follow us. I'll try that, if I can catch up to the Hyenas. Oh, they're pretty fast. Well, I think I can do it. Provided they don't die. Before I get to them. Oh, come on, this is so slow. So there is the... well, I can't afford it yet, but the scout, yeah. I probably need the scout. It's going to take so long to get to these hyenas. Maybe the... yeah, let's abandon that. So that I don't lose the nomads who are more valuable. As long as it's nighttime when we fight. Okay, come on, come on, come on. There we are. Time to die, you stupid nomads. Alright. Yeah, 5% chance, that's why I waited. You I don't care about, just advance a little bit. They are content staying put, which makes sense. You are also just a bait. Advance a little bit already. Though maybe I should have kept it as an option to be able to advance here. Now I can use this guy. For that, to trigger them, that is. Have fun with your 5%. You can wait. And Bertram needs to be careful, but I can probably move him here and be semi-safe. Let's see. So you have 92 initiative, which is more than they do. Even so, let's not get next to them yet. Let's set up around here, I think. That does give them an opportunity to hit us though, next round, but... I don't know. I could still change my mind and move here instead, and move this guy in the way. Yeah, maybe that's better. Maybe. Okay, and let's trigger them. So, okay, never mind. You have one action point remaining. So I can do this and be relatively safe. Now, for this round. Just for this round. You move there. You move in front here to absorb any blows. And now that I did that, I need to protect Bertram with Zishan, which might turn out poorly. But do I want to move in front of him? Maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. Well, hopefully Bertram will not get targeted by too many of them. Always the chance to be hit by one of these 5% as well. Okay, 39 and a miss. Okay, I'll just preemptively use Shield Wall with Bertram. Even when he's not even engaged in melee. Okay, and you... do I want to... yeah, I should probably use this. Okay. You take a headshot. Oh. Why did you have to distract Zahiri the Viper instead of Mahdi the Bait? Or Bertram? Okay, let's see. You might end up here or here. Just go for this guy, I think. Nah, let's wait. Let's wait first. There's a pretty slim chance that this guy goes here and decides to distract Zubair, but let's take that. Since it is a slim chance. 27, 48. And a miss. And went there, makes sense. you're distracted. Let's try to make sure you two survive. That's 44. Okay. Go for it. 70. Okay, not quite, but nearly. And Bertram can maybe even finish him off. Yes, excellent. Okay, and Zubair, you can go for one of these guys. I think Mahir is dead no matter what I do here. Let's go for this guy. Or should I? No, actually I should save that was Sahiri, so let's go for this guy instead. Okay. Yeah, thanks to tempo, I actually have 10 action points. I can move and attack twice. Sadly, we get a 91% miss. Oh well. It do be what it do be. Welcome back, Nomad Archer. There he goes. Has killed Mahir the Bait. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Okay, let's see. Attacking is 50%, sure. Let's not attack twice. Rather keep those chances at 19% instead of higher. Okay, this will be a kill, maybe? Actually, it probably won't. Well, it was. Okay. Well, it was. I mean, that's pretty decisive. Did need that headshot, though, I think. Alright, so... Mahdi. Mahdi. Do I advance? Probably not. I could move here. I could shield wall. Let's just shield wall. Even when you're not actually engaged. Now we have 43. Okay. Could go for the 54, but let's instead shield wall. Okay, and 10 action points again. Let's just immediately kill this guy. There, and probably move here as well. Okay. So they're not going to flee yet, I don't think, when there's 4 of them alive. Let's actually step back here. Which is pretty funny to do. So that this guy doesn't get 2 attacks. And abuse the waiting mechanic to not be distracted. Attack once and shield wall, I think. Axiom 5. Yeah, let's shield wall again. Okay, let's attack twice. 23 though. Well, I was gonna say that occasionally you get lucky, and we did get lucky. Okay. And now let's engage. Rude. Time to kill you. Time to clear that distraction. Okay, out of fatigue actually. But the fight is over. I'll be a little bit greedy and try to give the kills to the gladiators here. Well, Bertram is fine as well. Bertram is fine. There we go. So yeah, rest in peace Mahir. You did your job. Bertram and Mahdi survive and get levels. 136 crowns. Excellent. As well as a decent armor, a thick nomad robe. Okay. Bertram level 2. And I will just take 9 lives here because I really want this guy to survive. Okay, well, this is what Reforged does. Sometimes even with 2 stars you roll a +3 instead of a +4. Okay, I'll just take Fatigue, Resolve, and Initiative. This guy will be a Tactician Banner, provided he survives. And Mahdi the Bait, level 3. Plus 3 melee skill. This was the guy who didn't even get dodge, yeah. Let's take more Resolve, plus 2 melee defense and plus 3 melee skill. Backstabber helps you hit things on occasion. Probably take that one. Yeah. Your job is to distract enemies and hopefully kill some of them before you die. That's just how it goes. Okay, let's continue scouting the desert. If we get really lucky, I'll find another... Okay, Necrosavants is not what I'm looking for. Get the hell away from that. If I get really, really lucky, I'll find even more nomads before the night time is over, but I don't. Okay. Alright, let's... Okay, there are nomads. There do be nomads here. A couple of slingers though, so once again I'm going to play it safe. And I'll leave this place be for the time being. Let's head to Kraukdorf. Deliver that cargo. And then when we come back, it's going to be nighttime. Unless I get distracted by something. Okay. Do you have more stuff to sell? No, you don't, but do I need food? Doesn't look like it. Selling price is 15. I still have room in the inventory, so I can go for a slightly better outcome. Well, the price for the goods. I could buy these medical supplies, 272. I do need them pretty soon again. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. And now we head back. Wait for nighttime to arrive again, and then we slaughter some more nomads. Evening. Also, I did loot one good armor. Yes, I did. You can have that. And now Mahdi the Bait can actually have a linen tunic instead of leather. Well, actually, never mind. This is the same durability. Okay, never mind. Never the hell mind. Let's give Bertram this throwing net in his inventory though. I'm not going to use it here, but in a future fight, it's good to have. Also, maybe I should be using spears on you guys, now that I think about it. Zishan can stay with this scythe since he has 63 melee skill and fast adaptation, but maybe you, Mahdi, should be using a militia spear instead. Let's do that. Okay, there we are. Yeah, looks to be okay. Let's wait for that night time. Okay, in we go. Some cutthroats and a few slingers. Let's just once again start with the waiting game. So you can advance straight away, Mahdi. This can actually you, but only up to there. Okay, Bertram. I guess it has to be Mahdi now who triggers them, if I'm going to do the same thing again. Well, I guess Bertram goes here. Provides some support there on the northern flank. And the Gladiators will advance here already. At this point they are pretty safe against these crappy nomad cutthroats, but I do still want to be somewhat careful though. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Mahdi can trigger them. There you go. Haven't been hit by a 5% yet this run, but it will happen. It's bound to happen. It always happens. As long as it doesn't happen multiple times in a row, though. Okay, let's see. Move this one somewhere around here. Someone's going to come here. Someone might end up there. So what I would like, if I move here, is one of them to end up here. In which case I can attack with both of these guys. Well, I don't know how likely that is, but let's keep that as an option. And I could attack straight away. That means I don't suffer the distraction penalty. So I guess I will. Could use this as well. Don't want to head there, but I could head here. Let's just hold though. You can hold. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's a point in waiting. Let's just attack. Okay, and wait and see what this cutthroat does before I move this one. Okay, interesting choice. Okay, I suppose I will use Bertram here. Now he also has this 50 armor, so maybe he'll be fine. Oh, that's only a 27. Let's just shield wall. And Mahdi has pretty poor chances, as well as being distracted. Let's just hold. Could go for a flank here. Is there a point? Maybe not. 37. Yeah, let's just shield wall. The Gladiators will do the killing, as we can see. I would like to take this spot, but probably not a good idea because of the surround bonuses that they'll get. So let's just attack there. Okay, now you can wait. Attack once and probably shield wall. Yeah, sure. Go for this guy immediately. Since I don't lose out anything when waiting with a character like Subar the Lion here, I will wait just on the off chance that I get hit by a sling stone to the head there. Or something. No, I don't have resilient, of course, but still. And that should be the end of the fight. I dare risk it there. Well, not a huge risk attacking instead of shield walling. But still. Okay, there we are. The armor. Maybe I should on occasion be daggering down in even enemies like this, but these guys only have 20 armor, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, one more. There we go. Zahiri and Zizhan get levels. Okay. Zizhan level 4. +4 melee skill. +5 fatigue is probably a take. Guess I'll also take the +2 melee defense. If he did have pole arms, I might be skipping the melee defense, but since he doesn't, I should probably just take the +2. More resolve would be nice, but I don't know. He does also get berserk, so more fatigue would be nice as well. He does also get battle flow. Also, he gets flails. I probably want to go flails. Flails are excellent. And there is a reach flail, of course. Not as good as in Legends, but still good. I'll take the +5 fatigue since it's the max roll. And perk-wise, I could actually go with shields. That is a possibility. One-handed flails and shields. Maybe. Maybe. So if I take every single melee defense, I reach 23 melee defense by level 11. Thereabouts. And also +15 if Promise Potential is a success. He doesn't have Underdog, but I guess he might get it from Promise Potential. But it is, of course, a gamble. It is a gamble. Anyway, I kind of maybe do need to make the decision now. Then again, I could just have him use shields for now, and once, hopefully, he reaches level 11 and Promise Potential is a success, then I can just, if I want, just not do shields anymore. Okay, sure, that helps keep him alive as well. Let's do shields. Let's do shields. And probably take Duelist at some point. Okay. Let's actually mark it down that he's a shield user. Alright. And now for Zahiri the Viper. Okay, excellent level. +4 and +4. Once again, I am presented with the +4 hit points and the +6 initiative dilemma, though. Well, I think that the hit points are better, since we don't have freedom of movement in Reforged. Initiative is more damage, though, if I do fencing. But I do gain initiative from tempo. Decisions. Well, he is nimble with Colossus, so I think I should... Well, he isn't nimble yet, but he will be. So I will take the hit points here. I don't know. Want both of them, but cannot get it. Also, probably I should wait on back to basics. Unless I want to pick it now, which I probably don't. Also, might be that I skip back to basics altogether, or even wait for level 15 or whatever that level is when you get a post level 11 perk point. So I could go Underdog or Berserk. Both of which are very, very good. The thing with Berserk is that you will run out of fatigue far quicker, of course. Eventually we'll get Finesse, but not just yet. I think I'll take Underdog. It's better to have him survive longer. Killing things faster is also survival, of course. But let's take the Underdog. Okay, and now move to Al Anwar. Hopefully get that arena ambition done. Also, I might need to sell something if I don't get the fight. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? A Swordmaster. I can't do that. Well, damn it. Yeah, there's no way. No way I can do a Swordmaster, I don't think. Not without Save Scumming, at least. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. The biscuit is not worth it. I can't do a 3-day caravan either. Well, that sucks for the ambition. So I do need to sell probably the silks back here, making a profit of 10 crowns. Selling price is 17 now though. Can make some money. Which is excellent news. I will sell this composite bow, I think. It's going to be a while before I maybe find someone who can be ranged. Let's sell the cloth rolls as well. Okay, so the thing is, I do really want that ambition to be done. So I need to head, or I need to stay in the south for that. Well, what I will do is think about what to do on my own time between episodes. It's going to be the end of the episode here. It's been long enough. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.